Were you scared he was going to bite your head off? How are you then? That horsey would have took your head off in one. That really annoying music is HMRC. I've been trying to get through to them for an hour. And they're saying they're busy, but I've got a feeling there's nobody in the office. So I feel like just hanging up. There's no... Basically, when I'm logging into my account, it usually gives you a calculation of how much tax you need to pay. And there's no calculation, and it says to look for you. I've ended the call. Been on an hour, but I've got a feeling nobody's in the office, hence how I'm not getting anywhere. Basically, when I log into my HMRC account, usually I would have a calculation of how much tax I need to pay. And there's a deadline at the end of the month. So at the end of July, which I need to pay, and I've got a rough estimate of what it is, but I can't find my statement, so I'm going to have another look on the website later. But I am cooking tea for Sean getting in. So in this pan, I'm softening up some onion, pepper, and I'm going to add some carrot in there in a minute, but it is boiling first because I just feel carrots don't soften in the pan. I feel like I need to boil them. They're just little mini ones. Sean's dad actually grew them. So I'm going to put some in this dish. I also have a corn in the cob boiling as well, which I didn't eat yesterday. And we're having a noodle dish. These are the noodles. I have already boiled them. They're ready to go into the pan, and then I'm going to put sauce on them. They're the noodles I got from the Vegan Kind supermarket. We really, really like them, and I've made a batch that should cover me, Sean, and then Sean's going to take some to work tomorrow as well. This is the noodle dish done. Let us just tell you, it's absolutely delightful. I love it so much. Yum diddity yum yum.
It's actually day 3 of my diet, and I'm cooking tea tonight. Steak, fillet steak. That's it, yeah. Fillet steak, pepper, naan bread. Demi had the other one the other day. Got potatoes, onions. Basically going to make like them things you get at restaurants where it's like the naan bread and like onions, peppers on top of it, the steak, some sauce, chips. That's what I'm going to make. So Luna needs out. Some fry light just to go on the potatoes like that. Used oil, used that much. Chuck them in the oven for a bit. And take them out and put them in the air fryer. Good method. Chuck them in there, just softens them, air fryer, crisps them up. I've got onions to do, peppers to do. I like to fry them so I like them soft. I like them soft. I feel like I need a sauce. See what sauce I've got. And I'll do my steak. I was meant to video chopping them up because Demi said it's good ASMR, but I forgot. So I'll do the onions and do the peppers. Put it in the oven after the midnight like. I look at the screen and it's there. Right, so I'm still waiting for my chips to soften in the oven, and then I'm chucking them in the air fryer. And the other stuff I need, just got to wait a bit because it could take a while. But like, I've done what I'm on now, day 3, it's Wednesday, 3rd day of it. Yeah, I've probably lasted, I've done like a week the past couple of years. No, I haven't actually, it's done a month. When me and Demi done that video in the lockdown, that's the last time actually I done well at dieting. Done that month, challenge with Demi. And that was it. After the month, I sort of like just went back to square one. Feels like minus. I've just went back and back and back, to be honest. But feel like I've realised now I need to lose weight. I need to get my diet on track. To be honest, it's the money as well. Like bills are going up. Like my Skies went up, and I'm debating to get rid of Sky. Things like that. Just everything's going up. I'm wasting money on food as well. Stuff like that. And I just, you know, So this week, the food I'm eating isn't like immaculate. It isn't great. There is like shortcuts, things that like, you know, you should like bulk buy and chicken breasts instead of getting this, that and the other. But like, basically, my goal this week is to like not get takeaways. Get one at the most. One takeaway this week and that's it. At the most. You know what I mean? If I don't feel like it, I'm not going to get one. But like, just stop buying food. Like going to Greg's at dinner. Stuff like that. Even going to Costa. To me, I'm thinking of the money as well as the health. So like, just make things at home. And even if it is, I don't know, a greasy tea or even a full English at home, to me, that's what I'm going for. It's better than going out and buying one. That's what I'm doing now. Because I kind of feel like I've just had freezer teas. I've had like the crispy chicken and things like that. But I had a bag of it, so I've used half of it and used half for next year. Still good. Haven't been counting calories. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to get in the zone this week, I think. And I've been on a bike ride, so things like that. Just gradually get into it. I think that's just what I need to do. Not just like, you know, I can't just full on go into it. I need to just break it in and try and do it. And then as you get into it, I feel like you start enjoying it and realising it more and more. And you like step it up and you can't actually get like addicted. And that's where I want to be honest. I want to be addicted to dieting and gymming again. Because I used to be just so good. Used to be days where I was at college and that and people would go to KFC. And there's me. I'd have like fish and rice and stuff like that, man. Just, I could sit while they're eating a KFC and it wouldn't bother us because I knew what I needed to do. And that's where I'm getting back. Gonna get back there. I've got me ingredients not kicking about. This is something I'd recommend. Went to Aldi the other day. Garlic and herb seasoning. I've literally had on every meal. I put it in that scrambled egg I had. That was day one. And the scrambled egg transformed it. Unreal. Thought I was in a hotel. I was like, wow. Then I had like chicken. Put it in your onions and your stir fry. Chuck it on that. Just mint. So I'm chucking it in this. When I do my peppers, onions, I like them soft. And then, I've already got my sauce out. I found some barbecue seasoning, so I might chuck that in. We've got garlic paste and chilli paste like that. And that's what I was on about before, like they're like lazy things. Shouldn't really have them. Probably expensive compared to buying a load of garlics, but they're easier. And as long as it gets us cooking and gets us doing things like that, that's what I need now. And then I will buy garlic and things like that. Onions in. Onions are just mint. I find the little onions are quite good because you've got a big onion, it's a canny bit, but I like a canny bit. But then even, we found a bag of them and little Aldi. Seemed to be cheap. I could seem to get 3 big onions. I was like, well, I'll do a meal or two, that one. But like, I like them soggy and soft. I've made my tea and I'm quite impressed. My naan bread on the bottom, onions, peppers, stir fry with a bit of chilli, garlic, coriander, steak, fillet steak. I cooked that and I chopped it up. It was rather rare, then I'll just give it a bit extra stir fry. Because I think it looked a bit too rare for me. And then I've got chips, which are a bit like wedges, or even roast potatoes. But that's me bait. It looks monstrous to be honest, but I'm starving and I can't wait. Right, so I'm going to try my bait. Go for a bit of steak first, obviously. Pink in the middle. Not too rare. Plenty garlic. Adds a bit of chilli. It's good. And these are my potatoes. They're actually potatoes. Chips. A bit like wedges, but I think they actually go a bit like roasties when you air fry them. So, the healthy chips, really. In the garage. Boxing bag. I think you've seen that. New addition is the shelf. Put a shelf up, a whiteboard. So that's basically, go this side. Ah, that's better. Basically we've got a whiteboard, write things down if you're doing sets, this, that and the other. Little shelf, just a little bit of spare wood that I had from the bench. Boxing bag, yeah, I got them in the boxing bag, don't even know what they are to be honest. Some leather strap things. I think they're what you put like on your hand. Wrap your hands or something, don't know. Gloves, we've got weights that we had from at home and things like that. Yoga cube. Something I just bought, I think, ages ago. Thought, that'll look good. Don't know what I'm doing with it. But that's the bits and bobs we've got. Along with that little mat there. So there's a bit of an area there to do some circuit stuff. Box and bag area with that. There's still stuff in the way, like the bikes. Bag needs sorted. Yes, we've got the doors, that needs to go on still. The doors have just stopped, so they need done. Get them out of the way. Ladders will just go, well, there my dad's, they'll go back. Little stepper and a couple of little stools there. And that's that area, which ain't that bad. There you can go. Well, then my dad's as well. So really, it's a nice clear area, you know. Because I'm fancying this area boxing, and that area like circuits, burpees, press ups, sit ups, whatever. And then I want like the multi-gym squat rack. What are they called again? Power rack, I think they're called. In that corner. I'd like a rower or something, big cardio machine. Treadmills are expensive, steppers are even worse. Steppers are thousands cheaper than cars are cheaper than steppers. So a rower seems to be a pretty good price. Facebook Marketplace, probably the best place. We're going to try and get one. Stuff like that. It's just seeing where they fit and go. That's the gym update, garage update. I always say it needs just tidied up, this, that and the other, but it actually does.
For sure.
I've not been to Primark, I've been to B&M. This is the goods that I got, not much, but this comes at 60 quid, would you believe? So I got 2 packets of their chicken breasts for the dogs. They have these just as a lunch and a snack. I got a vegan mayonnaise because I didn't know B&M sold it and I needed one. I got some of my laundry cleanser in Rainbow Drops. I'm not going to lie, this one's not my favourite scent, but it's the only one they had. And then we were needing some bin bags, so I got these. I like the ones with a string. And then I realised we never had one of these like draining spoons. So I got one because when we're doing veg and stuff, if you're just wanting to dish a portion, it's really handy. I then got this washing machine cleaner. It looks like a decent one. I mean, it claims to do a lot. And I feel like my washing machine needs a good clean, so I got that. Then I picked up a USB-C charger. These are literally lifesavers to me. I know it was £12, which is a lot of money, but these charge my phone in literally 40 minutes. I love them because my phone's never charged and I'm always in a rush. Now, this was a bit of an investment I wasn't intending to make today. I bought this iced coffee machine. When I tell you I can't make iced coffee, I literally can't do it. I wasted 3 loads of coffee the other day trying to make iced coffee, and then I ended up going to Costa. So I thought this was a little gem. It was £35, but if it works, I mean, it'll save us money because I won't be going to Costa all the time, and I can have iced coffee till my heart's content. If it works well, people need to know that you can get an iced coffee machine in B&M for 35 quid. Is my lentil veggie bolognese. I am so excited to eat this. It's literally like unreal. Sean is on his first night shift of the week, which means it's just me for tea, and it was really hard not to get a takeaway tonight. It 110% is like a mind over matter thing. Tonight, like, I went to B&M So I wanted to pop in to get a few bits, and honestly on the way home I really wanted to just go to McDonald's, but I was like, no, I really wanted to make a bolognese. I would have loved a bolognese, but I just didn't want to make it. But I was like, no, get home, persist, because I knew once I got home I wouldn't order anything. My downfall is like popping to McDonald's when I'm out and about. Holy shit! Did I make that? Wow! I have pulled it out the bag with that one. See, I love bolognese, it's my favourite meal, but tonight I just really didn't fancy coming home, chopping everything up, cooking everything. It's just a laziness thing. I'm so glad I did, because that is fucking unreal. I'm so glad I made a big batch of it, because Sean, when he comes in from night shift, I thought he might want some, so I've left the pan there, and then I can have some tomorrow as well. I'm going to text him and say to him, I texted him and I was like, I made the best lentil and veg bolognese tonight, best one I've ever made. There's loads if you want some when you get in, or if you want it to take it to work tomorrow night. This is, oh! Okay guys, so today I'm actually going quad biking with my brother Brad, and I've paid, I look really greasy, but it's actually skincare. And I've actually paid to have a camera as an add-on, so hopefully you'll be able to see the journey. But I just wanted to let you know what we're doing. I'm heading to Sleary Hall now. They have a full activity centre, and me and Brad just fancied doing something together, and we decided quad biking. I think he's also going to stay at mine tonight, and we're going to do a little workout in the garage gym, and then I'm going to cook with a healthy tea. But I'm going to drop him back off after the quad biking, because I've got a few hours of other work that I need to get done. But the pups are going to go to my mum's while me and Brad are quad biking, because Sean is in bed because he has been on night shift. But yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, look at Luna. She's, well, I'll have to take myself for a walk because Mum's not taking us. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. I haven't done anything like this in a long time, and I absolutely love doing stuff like this. So let's go quad biking.
Okay, so we are rolling.
All right, I will just check up on it every sort of time we stop, just to make sure it's still going.
Good. Alright. A few minutes breather. Just check this is still going as well for you. All of it. Perfect.
Okay guys, first segment in the little gym, and I'm actually really excited. Sean's Auntie Tanya said that they had a spare like gym bike and a treadmill that they didn't want. So I think we're gonna have cardio machines sooner than we're actually anticipated. But I'm here with my brother Brad, who is gonna do a little gym workout with us. And what we're gonna do, I've put it on the whiteboard, how profesh. So we're gonna do a 40-second intense hit on this each. And we're going to stop and we're going to do that 3 times. And then we're going to do 10 burpees. Do you know what a burpee is? No. I'll show you what a burpee is, they're horrible. Then we're going to do 10 kettlebell swings. I've put squat there, but I meant swings. And we're going to have a 30-second rest. And then we're going to do 10 weighted squats, 10 roll push-ups, 10 arm of these, I don't know what they're called, but I call them arm outs. And then with the weight, obviously. And then we're going to have 30-second rest. I would like to do this circuit probably twice. Right guys, we've done probably, I would say 40 minutes max, and we were having a few breaks. But I've not worked out in ages. Brad's quite fit, but you do a lot of walking and stuff.
Yeah,
do you work out much?
No.
No, so found it a bit hard. What was your favourite exercise?
Probably the bag, just
The bag.
tiring them.
Yeah.
Makes you tired quick.
Yeah, I think we were hitting it wrong as well at first. We watched some YouTube tutorials and we were kind of just going for it like donkeys, whereas you're meant to actually treat the bag as a person and like work around it which way, as you'll have seen, didn't do that. But we'll get better, we'll keep doing them. I feel knackered after what we've done, and I've got a few weeks, so it's good. We just need to, like, I obviously wanted to get fitter. I just roped Brad into it tonight. But me and Sean really want to get the gym going so that we can, like, actually do workouts like this together. Me and Brad are going to do a cool down by taking the dogs around the block. That's our little cool down. And then we've got a movie night after our shower, so going to watch a horror. You got any ideas? Going to see what's on Netflix.
Sorry.
I just don't like paranormal ones.
Well, that's horrors.
No, like Paranormal Activities I won't watch.
Oh, just them films?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, no.
Other than that, we're good.
Do you mean them films or just ghost films?
I watch ghost films, but just
right,
not
yeah.
Paranormal Activity.
Right.
For some reason I just don't like them. As you can see, I'm sweating. Okay, so it's currently Sunday. I've just edited the weekly vlog and we both wanted to come on and just basically just do a little review. So we didn't really speak on it in the vlog. You did obviously say how you were feeling in terms of your food and stuff. But we didn't like officially say, but we are trying to just get our lifestyles a bit healthier, back on track, because we were, I think, for a long time in a bit of a rut.
Yeah,
Which we both really struggled with. It affected both of our mental health. Physically, obviously, we put on a lot of weight. And yeah, we just weren't in a great place, really. I think moving into the house, we really struggled to adapt with, like, food was a huge struggle. I mean, as you'll see, well, we didn't really show it on camera, but we had a really big problem with like takeaways and stuff. We didn't manage the weekly shops very well. We were getting a lot of processed food even when we were doing the weekly shops. We weren't still cooking fresh foods and stuff. So we're just slowly but surely trying to get better at it. We've also, obviously, as you see in the garage is now kind of a mini gym, which I've used once, but I'm going to get better at it. You're going to get into it as well. We're getting some cardio machines off Sean's cousin. I keep calling her his auntie, but it's actually his cousin Tanya. And we're going to use them as well and incorporate them into little workouts that we want to do. You're actually starting boxing next week, aren't you? You're going to do some classes
Doing some classes
with one of his friends, which will be good. That'll get you, like, at least even if you are doing that for a few weeks, at least that's one session where you know you're going to actually...
I try and do it once a week, because I think I've been knackered. Like the first week, couldn't probably do it twice.
Yeah.
So just once a week with that, and then the garage and stuff. And I'll probably cancel my gym membership, because I'm sure I'll pay 20 odd, 30 odd quid. And I've been about 5 times.
I think just in general, we're just trying to get the lifestyles on track a little bit better for the money side of it, fitness side of it, mental health side of it. Like, we're not happy with the lifestyle we currently had, and I think we've both decided we're just making changes. We're doing it together, but also separately. Like, Sean's doing his own thing in terms of like your box and stuff. I'm just like doing my own thing as well. So I think it's kind of together, but it is also like separate as well, which is good. But yeah, we just thought, so what I think we'll do probably is, if you want, on the weekly vlogs, we'll do little, like, you know, just keep up to date with things, how we've done this week. But tonight I'm really excited because we haven't had a takeaway in over a week, have we?
No.
So we're getting one tonight. Now we're actually going to get separate takeaways because we're craving something different, and because we're only having one cheat meal a week, it's not fair if somebody has to compromise what they want.
I just don't fancy Chinese.
I really fancy
I think
Chinese.
it's because we've had noodles and that. I've had noodles through the week.
Yeah.
I've made curries and I've made things like that, so I just don't fancy one.
Yeah, I do. So I'm going to have a Chinese tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. And what are you having?
Like a pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza or kebab.
Pizza
But it was
kebab.
like, the one I had last time, it was like, just seemed like good salad and that. And I think that's a good pizza shop.
Yeah.
If you get a good salad with your kebab and that.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know, just like minging.
But I think, do you not think the feeling of actually being excited for...
I miss it. It's like,
yeah. Because we got so immune to just having them.
Appreciating that. And like, when you're doing well as well, one takeaway a week doesn't touch the sides, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't do nothing to you, except your mind, really. And because people go, oh, don't have a cheat meal, why do you need a cheat meal? But you do need a cheat meal.
Yeah. And I don't even think it's like a cheat meal, it's just that balance of like getting into a better relationship, like cooking our food, having like a takeaway once a week is like a more than reasonable amount financially and obviously health wise. Like, I just think we'll be in a much better place. Like, I think we just need a good month to kind of get into it. So we're going to be doing our weekly shops more or less every Tuesday. We'll kind of work it around Sean's shift. But yeah, I think it's been an overall good week. I'm happy with it.
Yeah. I've spent nothing on food.
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
Apart from what, obviously, week shop. Well, he didn't spend anything because he didn't pay for the week shop this week.
I'll get next week.
Yeah, we'll do it like that. But yeah, it just feels much better.
Because like really normally I probably would have like, see after work, if I was on like night shift, I probably went to McDonald's, gone to breakfast.
Yeah.
And then like before night shift, if I had nothing in, I might went to Subway.
Yeah.
And that is 10 to 20 quid. And it's like, you just don't realise what you spend on food, but it's like actually shocking.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like...
This week we're going to do a step up though. So last week at the weekly shop we kind of didn't have any plan, we just got what we wanted. But this week I've got a little whiteboard and we're actually going to plan out a meal for every single night, which we're going to have, which should reduce the money even more, because I think if you don't plan what you want, you just kind of get a bit more than you need. Whereas if we plan it this week, you know exactly what we need.
And like, them sandwiches like at the front of that little,
yeah,
you don't really need to get
Aldi,
but you do. Like Aldi, like you get them because they're like easy for work, but like
yeah, Sean gets the like deli sandwiches for work.
Just like try not to get them. It's like
yeah, we'll just get a loaf of bread and fill
really,
in.
That loaf of bread's £1. I'm sure it was £1.20. A big loaf of bread at Aldi. It's like, that's mint.
Yeah, and just get whatever you want for the week. Get 2 like fillings. That'll be much cheaper. And you can have a variation. But yeah, we just wanted to kind of do an overview of like how the weeks went, just to obviously tell you that we are on a bit of a fitness health journey, just a bit of a lifestyle change journey, I would call it, more than anything else. Just like, you know, just sorting our lives out of it, because it is something that we both have struggled with. And like I said in the weekly vlogs, it is something that will be like consistent with showing you. We'll show you the bad weeks, the good weeks, the food, the like the gym side of things that we're doing stuff. We'll talk about it as much as we can, because I think there might be other people out there who might want to also try, and it'd be nice to have that encouragement and do it with somebody else.
Right, because like for me, I'm still living like in the lockdown.
You've lived
as an excuse, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
for a long time.
That sort of mindset where it's like, oh, might as well just get a takeaway because you can't go out.
Yeah.
But you can go out.
But like the excitement I feel tonight about getting that takeaway is like, it's like good.
That's what it used to be like. Used to look forward to your takeaway on the weekend, and
But we got to the point where we didn't because we had them that often. Like, it wasn't a big deal. It was just like another one. I actually got like fed up. I didn't fancy anything because we had them that much. But I know people will judge me in the comments and people will be like, that's disgusting, you've wasted money. But it is the reality and I'm not going to hide that. There's people in the comments who obviously have not had this lifestyle and will definitely judge, and that's fine. But it's just the reality and I don't think it's something that we should hide. I think, if anything, holding myself accountable and putting it out there is more encouragement to actually change. So I think that's the way we've looked at it now. But yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching and spending another week with us. We hope you enjoyed this video and we look... Why are you staring at me? You keep looking at us.
Well, yeah.
Am I cute?
Lovely, huh?
Oh, I also got some news which I didn't tell you. Oh, Sean, are you excited? What's my news?
Dunno.
You know. So, as you may or may not know, I done acting all of my life as a kid. I absolutely loved it. I was an Emmerdale. I wasn't. I really wish I was. A cow. Thanks. Thanks. I used to dream as a kid that I was in a soap, you know. That was my biggest dream, to be in a soap. And then when I started doing YouTube, I discovered that I was in the contracts of all of the cast that they couldn't be prominent on social media. And I thought, well, that's it. Never going to be on Emmerdale, am I? Emmerdale was the one I always used to want to be in, though.
That's the lowest one that I can understand.
No. However, man,
What?
people might love a bit of Emmerdale.
Well, they would.
Anyway, long story short, I love acting all my life, and I decided this week to go back to an audition for a theatre in my area. It's just a small theatre, it's nothing huge, but I was like saying to Sean, I don't think I'm going to get it. Like, I've not acted in 7 years, like, it's not going to happen. I got a part. So he'd actually, my brother Brad, so funny story, it was when I was going quad biking with Brad, the man actually rang us and I answered it in the car, and Brad videoed a bit of it, so I'll put it on here so you can see.
You're going to play Nurse Kelly.
My God, that was the part I really would have wanted, if any.
Everybody's saying that. Oh, the thing is, I mean, for the first few weeks, you won't be required at every rehearsal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just turn up when you're required, basically. Yeah. And first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're always keen to put new people in.
Yeah.
You know, you can't have the same old faces on stage all the time. But I've got to ask, have you got any acting experience? It doesn't matter if you don't.
No, I do, yeah. So up until I was 16, I was acting at Sage Academy, and then I left, and then I haven't done anything since then. So it's been a while, but I have.
Right, that's great. That's fine.
Of me actually being told like I had the part of Nurse Kelly, which is the part I would have wanted. It's in a play called Harvey and it's written by Mary Chase. Some of you may or may not have heard of it if you're into kind of plays and everything like that. But I really liked the script. I really liked the play. So I'm going to be starting rehearsals on the 15th of August, and then I'm going to be going to rehearsals. He went with us the other day. So when I told him I had it, he was like, well, will you remember the words? And I'm like, well, if I don't, I'm fucked. I was like, what a question to ask.
That's the main question.
But yeah, sure, but if I wasn't going to remember the words, I don't think I would love acting as much. Like, the way acting works is like you rehearse it that much that when you're in the scene of things, it becomes like a natural flowing conversation.
Right. Well, I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, are you going to come and see us every single night?
Aye, every night.
Every night.
Aye. He's
going to come at every show and he's going to stand up at the end and go, that's it! Woo! Are you?
No.
But I've literally been telling all the family about it. I was like, so you've got to come on a night and you've got to come on a night. Anyway, I'm really excited about it. So that's something that I'm kind of looking forward to as well. But yeah, not long till a holiday as well, actually. Right. Literally, yeah, a month. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for spending another week with me. I hope you've enjoyed it and we'll see you next week for another video.
Bye.
Bye.